It's better to die trying to escape, knowing that there is a chance of living, instead of just giving up. Hello, my name is Gofran Hamza, and I came to Wales as a refugee. I come from a small town called Kamishli from Syria. I lived there with my family. It was a very small town. It doesn't look anything like Wales. I do have some good memories with family and relatives. Then it all went to a nightmare. Bombs were everywhere. So my family decided to go to Lebanon because they heard that an attack is going to come to the city we're living in. We just moved like in overnight. We went illegally to Lebanon, which was a very hard journey. I was around 13, 14 years old. I did have some nice and good memories in Syria, which feels to me that it has been a long time ago. I feel like I'm 60 years old or something. Seeing my parents going through so much, I was questioning myself, like, what is happening? We were all living in a small room, like 3 and 6 meters. When my mom gave birth to 2 more children, me and my cousin had to sleep in the kitchen, and that's really bad. My dad and my brother had to sleep on top of the building. They basically went to the rooftop and they took some blankets and things. I hated that way of living, but we couldn't do anything about it. We had no hope, basically. We were just like trying to live, trying to survive. There is no hope, no dreams, no goals, because everything seems impossible. Traveling, I couldn't even dream about it. It was something I can't think of. I have no papers, I have no money, I have no status, I have nothing. So Lebanon at that time were like saying, we don't want any more refugees because they already got millions moving there. So they were refusing to take refugees and they had to close the border actually. It was very dangerous, but we didn't have anything to lose. My parents were just like, it's better to die trying to escape, knowing that there is a chance of living, instead of just giving up and staying where you are. They called us again and they said, you got to be chosen to travel to the UK. You have to sign the paperwork today. It's the deadline. My mom was at work at that time, so she had to wait until she finished work. Like the UN organization, they were closing at 5. My mom spoke with this amazing lady who gave us this chance. She spoke to her on the phone. She said, I couldn't get a time off, so how can I sign? And she told her, come when you finish work, I will wait you, and if you are late, I will wait you outside. She left the office with the paperwork. She waited my mom on the road until my mom come there, and she let her sign on the street. Just thinking about that, it makes me like believe of miracles. Like, it was the last day, they were closing, there wasn't any time. And if this lady decided to like, I'm not going to wait, I'll go home or something, we wouldn't be here. People like her, they change people's lives. So I'm really grateful for this woman, and I hope she's blessed anywhere she is. We were so happy, we couldn't believe it, that it's happening. I asked my mom, like, did she tell you what country we are going to? My mom totally forgot which country. So she said, I'm not quite sure now. I didn't know what is Kurdistan. Where is that? I Googled it and I found out that it's in Wales. We were happy that we were going to see some green trees, flowers. Oh my God, I was drawing houses like this when I was little, and I'm going to live in one of them. It was really emotional. We were really excited, we were really happy, we couldn't wait for it. I was saying to my dad, I'm not going to believe that we're leaving now unless the airplane starts moving. And when it starts moving, that's when I'm going to believe it. We met 2 ladies from the Red Cross. They were our support workers and they helped us with settling down and everything. They took us in a little minivan and went from Birmingham to Wales. We didn't think that we were going to see much people because it was mostly farms, 1-2 houses, then another mile, 1-2 houses. So we arrived to Aberystwyth, and I couldn't believe my eyes. Like, after this long journey, I finally saw houses and finally seeing people around. And I felt relieved and I felt good about it. At the first time we saw our house, it was so big. How are we going to manage cleaning all this house? I obviously took the best room. Anyways, I directly went into the bed and I was like, oh my God, I'm finally having a bed. I'm not going to sleep on the floor anymore. Thank you to all the community in Wales and in particular in Cardigan for supporting us, for supporting other refugees here, for being so loving and caring. With you by my side, I'm able to continue, I'm able to do more things. Believe me, no refugee wanted to move out of their own house and wanted to go through all of this and wanted to go to a new community and try to live in a different place. Believe me, no one chose this, no one wanted to go through all of this, but this is how life is, and this is what happened to them, and they just get to survive. So don't judge all refugees. You never know what they're going through. You never know what happened to them. Just be kind to yourself and to everyone as well. I would like to say to my younger self, I'm sorry that you had to go through all of this, but you are strong and you can do it. Don't give up.